Welcome to This Explainer. Today we are demystifying induction cooking and turning those dense, complex manuals into your absolute ultimate survival guide. If you've recently upgraded your kitchen, or, you're just thinking about taking the plunge into modern cooking tech, well, you are in exactly the right place.
So, you just got this incredible high-tech stove. But wait, are your absolute favorite pots secretly incompatible with it? Before you panic, throw out your entire kitchen arsenal, or get totally freaked out by weird new stove noises, let's figure out if your cookware actually works with this modern marvel. Induction is amazing, for sure, but there's definitely a learning curve, and a couple of surprises along the way.
Here is what we're covering today. 1. The magnetic cooking magic. 2. The 5-second magnet test. 3. Compatible cookware materials. 4. Navigating normal operating noises. 5. 5 steps to proper cleaning. And finally, vital safety and maintenance.
Section 1. The magnetic cooking magic. How induction works.
Okay, the absolute most crucial point here is understanding the fundamental difference in the heat source itself. Unlike a traditional gas or radiant electric cooktop that gets the actual surface hot, induction uses electromagnetic energy to directly heat compatible ferromagnetic cookware. So what does that actually mean for you? It means incredibly fast, efficient heating where the glass surface stays relatively cool. It's kind of like magic. The pot itself literally becomes the heater.
But listen, with that kind of intense power comes some essential safety quirks you really need to know about. Because of this powerful magnetic field, folks with pacemakers absolutely must keep at least 30 centimeters away from the active zones. Also, never ever leave metal cutlery sitting on the surface. A stray fork can heat up almost instantly. Oh, and be super careful with fats and oils. They heat up so unbelievably fast with this direct energy transfer that they can literally ignite if you aren't paying attention.
Moving on to Section 2. The 5-second magnet test, your cookware hack.
Now, here is the ultimate insider trick to see if your current pans will work. It's the 5-second magnet test. Step 1, just grab a standard kitchen fridge magnet. Step 2, flip your pan upside down. Step 3, press the magnet firmly to the center of the base. Step 4, check if it sticks strongly. If it grabs on tight, you are good to cook. If it just slides right off, yeah, you're out of luck.
But wait, notice that massive 12-centimeter number? Even if your pan passes the magnet test with flying colors, the base still has to be a minimum of 12 centimeters in diameter. If it's any smaller than that, the stove's auto-detection sensors simply won't register it, and you'll get one of those annoying no-pan errors. Honestly, it's a brilliant safety feature, so your stove doesn't accidentally try to cook a stray metal measuring spoon.
Section 3. Compatible cookware materials. What stays and what goes?
Let's break down the materials. Cast iron from brands like Lodge, carbon steel, and enameled cast iron, those are always going to work beautifully. But sadly, pure aluminum, glass, ceramic, and those absolutely gorgeous vintage copper pans, they are totally invisible to the magnetic field. You could crank the dial all the way up, and they wouldn't even get slightly warm. Now here is a huge warning right from the manufacturer guides. Beware the thin magnetic disc. See, some brands take a completely incompatible aluminum pan and just slap this incredibly thin magnetic disc on the bottom so they can label it induction compatible. And sure, it passes the magnet test, but it usually results in super slow, uneven heating. You're always better off sticking to solid cast iron or fully clad magnetic stainless steel.
Up next, Section 4. Navigating normal operating noises. Don't panic.
The very first time you use your new stove, you might think you broke something. Cooking with induction can literally be a noisy but entirely normal experience. Remember, we are dealing with high-energy electromagnetic fields rapidly interacting with metal instead of just a quiet open flame. It creates a literal symphony of sounds right in your kitchen.
The manuals specifically call out a few sounds you should expect. You might hear cracking, which is actually really common with multiply pans where different metal layers vibrate against each other. High-pitched whistling and humming, that happens at higher power levels. You'll definitely hear clicking when the electric switching kicks in and some buzzing from the internal cooling fan working hard to keep all those electronics safe. Seriously, don't panic. None of these mean your stove is broken.
Section 5. 5 steps to proper cleaning, protecting the glass.
So how do we clean up without ruining that gorgeous, sleek glass? KitchenAid recommends a completely foolproof 5-step method. First, wait until the cooktop is just slightly warm. Then gently scrape any burnt-on residue with a flat cooktop scraper. Make sure you hold it flat so you don't scratch anything. Second, spray it down with some diluted vinegar to break down any hard mineral deposits. Third, put a tiny dime-sized drop of ceramic cleaner on the really stubborn messes and let it dry to a white haze. Fourth, polish it out with a dry cloth until it's perfectly clear. And fifth, just repeat the whole process if you need to. But knowing what not to do is honestly just as important here. Keep steel wool, metal scrubbing brushes, abrasive powder cleansers, chlorine bleach, rust removers, and ammonia far, far away from your cooktop. I mean it. Using any of these will permanently scratch, cloud, or pit the glass, and it will destroy that sleek aesthetic in seconds. Just don't do it.
Finally, Section 6, Vital Safety and Maintenance, Protecting Your Investment. Take a really close look at this installation diagram right under the benchtop. It highlights a mandatory 5mm ventilation gap. This separates the cooktop from whatever cabinet, drawer, or oven is sitting right underneath it.
Why does this matter? Well, that tiny 5mm gap is absolutely crucial. Induction cooktops pack a massive amount of powerful heat-generating electronics inside. That little gap allows the entire unit to breathe. If you install it perfectly flush without that airflow, your stove can completely overheat and fail. And here's the kicker. The manual explicitly states that failures caused by a lack of ventilation will void your warranty entirely. So a tiny little 5mm detail makes a massive financial difference. We've covered the magnetic magic, the 5-second test, the symphony of operating sounds, and the strict rules for care. Induction is an absolutely massive leap in kitchen technology, giving you pinpoint control and safety that traditional stoves just can't match. But it definitely requires a commitment on your end. So, the final question remains. Knowing all these incredible benefits, is the crazy speed and safety of an induction cooktop actually worth parting with your beautiful vintage copper pots? Think about it. Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and happy cooking.